Hi, it's Anita from Scrappy Happy Mommy, and I'm looking at card number 36 in my Wild Card 2 video series. This card is the hot air balloon found on page 57. And usually when I do a fit to page, I check the envelope first and I go by what the envelope does. But on this card, you're going to want to set your fit to page to the actual balloon. If you set it to the envelope, it's going to end up being 6.5 inches, and when you cut the card, it's physically not going to fit. So the fit to page is at 6 inches using the fit to page on the card itself, and then everything else being 6 inches, just to let you know. The sentiment, of course, is at 1¼ inches. So we're going to go ahead and put the envelope together. Very basic setup for the envelope itself. And the envelope does come with a liner that you could put inside if you wanted to, or if you wanted to put it on the outside, you could as well. So there is the envelope done for the hot air balloon. I'm going to put that aside. Now for the card base itself, when you cut it out, you're going to notice that the clouds are up here for the second part, or the back side of the card. You're not going to layer this, of course, there. And the reason being is because it's going to show most of the actual layers. You want to use this as your normal card base. So, and you don't want to, of course, glue that there. So this is actually going to glue to the back of the front of the card. And how I'm doing this is I've added some glue already to this side, the front of the card. I'm going to line it up here first of all, so it lines up when we shut it. And then I'm going to shut the card, and everything is going to add up. And I'm just smoothing it over. So there we go. Now is my card base using the card and the card layer itself. So I'm going to put that aside just for a second. For the hot air balloon, I used a very, very pale pink. And then the hot air balloon shift, I actually cut this out from some old Easter paper that I had from K & Company. And I think the stack is called the seasonal stack. Or seasonal paper, actually. And I'm just going to layer this on top. I just ripped that at the top, but for video's sake, we're just going to use it here. There. Okay. So there is the hot air balloon and the hot air balloon shift. The next part I'm going to add is my first layer. And I used a dark green for this. Putting this right on top of there. That's where that's going to go. The glue thread that does not want to come off. Okay, there. So there is my first layer, and now I'm going to add the layer shift feature, which is the balloon basket for the bottom. There it is. And also the second part of the lining on the balloon at the top. And these, of course, are all cut at 6 inches as well. And there it is. Now I can put the balloon on top of the card, and it is going to layer just like that. There we go. And the sentiment I cut out from 1¼ inches. It is very small. It fits nicely inside. Open that up. And there is my sentiment. And my card base, and I think I'm going to add a little bit of some bling to the top of that card. Just right There. Just to get a little bit of difference. There is my hot air balloon cut out at 6 inches using the fit to page on the card this time, not the envelope, and the envelope itself. Thanks for watching. Bye.